Well, two terrific strikers finishes tonight. One that didn't count early on, and then you managed to get the one late in the game that won the game.
Yeah, I knew I was offside for the first one, so obviously disappointed with that. But yeah, I was buzzing to get the second one. Yeah, of my first goal at home this season. I think that's 4 now. So obviously I was waiting to score at home. I was looking forward to it, and it meant we got the 3 points as well. So yeah, buzzing, really happy.
You know, the boss described you as the attacking defender because you actually won the ball, didn't you, on halfway, and then got it wide, and then I think Josh sort of played you in for the opportunity.
I can't really remember before, but I remember Josh passing it to me, and I remember setting him up a few weeks back, so he was joking, saying he's repaid the favour. So yeah, now I'm really happy.
Goals have been a little bit scarce all season, haven't they? So it is important, that people chip in. Yeah. I mean, normally expect defenders, you've scored a few of those headed goals this season already, sort of thing, but a different type of goal tonight, and that's important as well, isn't it, to find different ways of scoring in tight games.
Yeah, obviously we're aware of that. We know that goals have been, not as many as we would have liked, but as a team, I think we've been pretty solid throughout the season. We've kept a lot of clean sheets. So yeah, there's games like this where it's just 1-0. Obviously 1-0 against Saturday. So that's just how it's been for us this season. It's a great opportunity and great time now for us to come into some goals in the back end of the season. So we'll keep pushing for that, keep looking for that. But yeah, just happy to help the team. Like you said, everyone's got a chip in the goals at times. So whether it's me or other defenders, then yeah, it's great to have all-round goals from all around the team. So happy to contribute.
You've beaten some really good sides recently. I mean, beat the top of the table side. Stevens, you were second when you beat them at the weekend. You've beaten Salford here, and you've never quite gone on and been able to put that run together like you'd had earlier in the season. Is this the time? Is it the right time now to start putting that consecutive run of wins together? Yeah,
if there's any time to do it, it's obviously now. We knew this was a big week coming up, especially after the game Saturday. Going there and beating a really strong Stevenage side with 2 home games. We've ticked that one off tonight, got the 3 points, so we're looking forward to Saturday. And I think you just touched on it. I think it's the inconsistency from us this season that's really halted us, to be honest with you. Like you said, we beat some real top teams in the division. We can show that we can beat them, sometimes comfortably as well. So it's really frustrating. We want to go out there and play like that every week. It obviously doesn't come off like that, but that's exactly what we try to do, and we'll keep trying to do that. And Saturday's another opportunity to pick up 3 points, and you never know, close that gap and sort of build our way back up towards the top end of the table again.
You put a lot into Saturdays when big strong physical side. You really had to be at it from front to back, didn't you, to make sure that you kept a clean sheet. A little bit of a hangover tonight. You weren't quite as sharp as you might be, and the substitution certainly made a difference this evening. Yeah,
we spoke about the after the game there with the manager. I think you touched on it there. It was a lot of effort for the boys. We knew exactly what we was going to get going there. We know exactly what sort of side they are, Stevenage, a real physical side, and we had to deal with that, and we come out on top. So that's credit to the boys, credit to the team. Like you said, we didn't look up to it tonight. It wasn't our best performance, but that's what good teams do. They go out and win the game. So we're happy we've come out with the 3 points. It's the business end of the season. We need to be coming out with those 3 points if we want to achieve anything at the end of the day. So we've got a few more days rest now, coming up to Saturday, another home game. So it's really important that we obviously recover and give it everything Saturday again.
1-0 up. What did you make of the penalty award?
Yeah, I've touched him, to be fair. He took a couple steps after, so I thought, I don't think the ref was going to give it, to be honest with you, but he did give it, and I've probably got their striker to thank, to be honest with you. And Murph in goal probably putting him off as best he could, so I'm obviously delighted with that. It was quite an eventful game for me, if I'm honest, but I enjoyed it. It was a good battle. They come here and really tried to play football and gave us a good game, so it was a good game, and we gave it our all and we come out on top, so I'm really happy.
When you looked up and saw who was taking the penalty, Dom Telford, he scored goals for fun last time round, didn't he? And I suppose you didn't expect to see it end up in the stand.
No, I know exactly, what type of striker he is. Very clinical. We spoke about it before the game as well. So, I was just stood there sort of hoping and praying that it didn't go in, if I'm honest with you. So, obviously delighted it didn't. And delighted that, I managed to score and get the 3 points for the team and contribute, as other players have been doing all season. So, like I said, eventful game for me. Hopefully, no more of those penalties coming up, but hopefully a few more goals, yeah.
And the squad's been tested a bit with injuries now, and injuries to experienced players. I mean, you've had one yourself recently as well. Kieran and Kane are out the side at the moment as well. But with that comes opportunities, and some of the younger lads stepping up and showing their abilities too.
Yeah, I think you've seen it in recent weeks. The squad has been tested, been rotated, players stepping in, and they're all quite little niggly injuries. It's nothing too long term, I don't think. So players will be drip fed back in. Like you said, myself, I missed 2 games, which is obviously really frustrating. It's something, nothing too serious, but it's something that will keep you out of those games. And hopefully more players coming back and helping the team. It's only going to benefit us. With big games coming up, we've got a home game on Saturday. Hopefully a couple more bodies back into the team, and gives the manager a problem for him and not us at the end of the day, to obviously pick the team to go out there and win the game. And whoever does go out there, we've got great team spirit. There's no sulking if anyone's coming out of the team or not playing. And like you said, tonight the subs that come on, we spoke about it ourselves at the end of the game, were fantastic. Gave us a real energy that we were probably lacking, to be honest with you. So everyone's in it together. And like you said, hopefully a few more bodies to come back into that as well.
And bragging rights over Tom Davis at the moment in terms of goals scored. You've sent him a real time.
We're in the same car school as well. I mentioned that to him Thursday morning. But look, Tom's a real threat, and we do work on that as well. And we try and get Tom sort of for that ball back across the goal as well, for me to nod in, if I'm honest with you. But I'm sure he'll pop up with a goal sooner or later. He's a big lad, and I'm hoping he does, to be honest.